Greetings, salutations, Rube the Great here, and I'm reviewing Marvel Legends Black Panther from the 12-inch line by Hasbro. And this right here, this is the movie version of Black Panther. This is not the comic book version, this is the movie version. And I was so excited to find this in store because I didn't think I was going to find it. I thought I was going to have to make some trades for it, and I just found it. And with the figure outside the box, you can see what they're doing more with this Marvel Legends 12-inch line, because they're coming into more designs, and it's more of a collector's box now, and it's just dope. You can see the top of the box, it just says Marvel. Side of the box, dopeness. Other side of the box, more dopeness. And the back of the box, that is just like, that is some great artwork. Like the pictures they took for this and did all this, that is just dope. I mean, they're making these boxes more and more collectible. It used to be, you know, when we got the first three, I was like, boxes. I mean, they were nice, but I was like, But now it's like, okay, they're really going for it. Like, you gotta keep these boxes. And I'm upset that I got rid of some of the boxes to the other ones, but my newer ones, I kept them. So that's all I got for this. So let's go ahead and, well, it's already out the package. Let's get to some posing. And here he is outside the package. And I must say, I am enjoying this figure. Oh my God. I mean, I looked at it from all the pictures and I say, oh, this was going to be a nice figure. I got to get this figure. But when you have it in hand, it's like it's a whole nother level, and you can probably see it just from the pictures. Let me brighten this up a little. You can tell from some of these images and everything, this suit is awesome. It's not like it's flat. I mean, there's detail in this, so you can actually feel what's actually going on in this suit, and it's tripping out. But let me go through with some of the accessories on this one before I go into anything before his poses. As you can see with this spear that he has, let me brighten this up a little. You can see the detail they put in this. And the one, again, what I like about these 12-inch figures, we're getting all new stuff for this. And, you know, they just, you know, grew some of the stuff, you know, from what we already had, and this is what we have. That is dope. I'm gonna show you, this is the only disappointment I really have in this figure. There's a couple of blemishes here and there, but this right here, this is the Chadwick Boseman head. And as you can see right there, he does have a, was it Widow's Peak, a Eddie Munster, whatever it is. And they painted this part, and it's kind of like, that's where the paint defect is coming from on this. You really can't notice it from a distance, but when you get right up close, I noticed it in the box, but I didn't really pay attention to it. I was like, it's just probably a little bit. And when I took it out and did a real close-up on it, I was like, man. And I'm like, do they not have a good barber over there in Wakanda? I mean, the richest country in technology and wealth, and he can't fucking get a barber. And look at that. They did this 5 o'clock shadow above the beard. Now, you know, guys, a part of the beard gang, you know that if you ain't shaved in a day or so, you know, that line is gone. And they actually have this in there. That is a dope. That is a good likeness of it. Of Chadwick Boseman. The amount of detail they put on this Black Panther head is amazing. Look at this. Now, if you notice when you look at the 6-inch figures, you see like, oh, he looks like, you know, it's like that cat-like. But no, this actually looks like a panther. If you notice, let me use this right here. right here. Let me turn the light some over here. There we go. If you notice how some of this, how some of the lines are in this, the tactical suit that they have, you know, it's not just all one color. This is really, really good. They put a lot of lines in them ears. It's not just like some pointed, like some bootleg knockoff Batman. No, these ears are pointed back, and it looks like a cat face head, like it's supposed to look. You don't have to try to guess, like from a distance it just looks like you. This part right here, this little line right there, makes it look like a mouth, which makes it even look more cat-like, which I think was really good. On these, you also get some hands. I already have it on there, but you do get 2 claw hands. You can see what they did on the detail on this. The knuckle protectors. Oh my God, look at that. That's what I like about these 12-inch figures. They go a little above and beyond what's actually on there. He does get a couple of balled up fists. Again, they kept it to what it's supposed to be. You can still see some of the his nail polish. And then you get a couple of these grabbing hands, or you know, the spear holding hands. And I like to call them, well, okay, I'm always dropping stuff in my videos and my toy hunt, so yeah. I like to call these did I break a nail pose. But this is dope. Okay, now we're on to the suit, and bear with me because this is a big figure, so I gotta do what I can so I can fit him in a shot. You can see again, when I was talking about this detail, the amount of detail that they put in this, like it feels like cloth, like correction, not like nylon. And it actually feel if you were like in one of these protective suits or whatever, and you know, like that's what it feels like. It feels like it could be real cloth if it wanted to. I mean, that was a good texture that they put on it. So that was what I was liking. These right here are painted on nicely. You know, I don't see no spots on them, and not all of them are glued down. You can see some of them actually have some space in there. The amount of detail they put in this right here, and then they even put in the legs and right here. Oh my God, I mean, so let's go to some of this articulation because I'm still baffled by everything they put in here. Of course, your head looks this far down, that far up. Let me back up a little on the camera. That far up. He can go 360. Of course, the head pops off and the ball pivot, so yeah. But you know, you can get good motion on that. Do get these butterfly joints, which are awesome. Play around with these joints on this one, on the arms, because you know they do get stiff when you first get them out, and the way this moves, you know, it's a little harder to move. So you know, you got to be good at posing figures. But of course, you got that right there. It goes that hard. 360 motion on that one. Then you got the bicep swivel. Double jointed devils, of course. You got this swivel on this one. Yeah, I wish you would have had something a little more on this one to where we could do a little more posing on this one, but hey, we get what we get on those. You do get a diaphragm, you get some crunch here, not as much as some of them, but you do get some of the diaphragm crunch, but you do get an ab crunch as well. Diaphragm, ab. So you do get that. So you can go this far back. Crazy bend. Crazy bend. I mean, that right there is like, that is amazing to have a figure go that far back. But again, this is what you expect out of these 12-inch lines. Be careful, I fucking pinch my thumb. All right, then you got the thighs right here. And of course you got the thigh cut. He can kick this far high. And he can go this far back. He's like a ballerina. Again, thigh cut again. I like doing that. Thigh cut. Double jointed knees. Boot cut. Calf cut. Whatever you want to call it. You do get an ankle rocker. And then of course he goes back and forth on it. And you do get this foot articulation. So he can put his foot up somebody's ass at an angle. And also for your posing needs, he has good splits. So yeah. At the end of the day, do I recommend this figure? If you're a fan of the Marvel Legends, 12-inch figures, then yes, I would say go for it. It needs to be in your collection. I wouldn't recommend this guy. That Iron Man is basically a Marvel, the Titan Hero series. It's similar to that. If they can give us a 12-inch Iron Man that's just like the Invincible Iron Man that they just released with the Black Panther wave, I would be so excited to have that one. Until then, can you give me a 12-inch War Machine? That would be awesome. And that sounded so wrong. But it's not for everybody that's continuously collecting these 12-inch Marvel Legends. Continue doing it, because from what I'm seeing, they're getting better and better. That Wolverine figure is awesome, and everybody had to live up to the hype of this guy because Captain America is a really good posable figure. And then now you have this guy and Wolverine. It's the Thor was a good good detailed figure. But now they're showing that, man, they're going all out for these 12-inch Legends, and I am glad I am here for it. So everybody, as much as you're going to, it's worth the $50. I can say that this figure is worth the $50. You're probably going to wait for this to hit clearance and everything, and you play the long game as long as you need to. But sometimes you just have to go after figures, and I was glad I got this one. FYI, I didn't pay the $50. So until next time, again, the money is yours. Spend it wisely. You're going to spend your money on what you want to spend it on. So the final opinion is yours. So again, until next time, no matter what you do in this world, no matter what you do in life, be great at it.